Alright, so you obviously play cards a little bit.
So everybody can play for what?
Come on, see Justin.
You said spades?
Alright. You wanna look at that deck? I'm gonna grab my drink. You look at that deck. Look. Make sure I'm not sniffing on the back.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go shuffle. Alright, so. Well, so match for fun, but. Alright, you have one card? Yeah, you have one card last time.
That's okay, I do remember this time.
So.
You want
your card? I want to make sure that was your card, right? Oh, fucking
Don't play me that!
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Sending love to all my queens and queens. Yes, I said queens and queens because fucking kings today. Fuck. And let me not say fuck black guys today. Let me not say fuck white guys.
Bitch ass niggas.
There we go. There we go. Because, you know, like, I like to do, sometimes I do an intro where we do a long thing, sometimes a cold open, but a lot of the times, just fuck it. Let me just dive right into the ring. Let me just dive right the fuck in.
Let me tell you something.
Because for the people that's watching and for the people that's listening to my lovely co-host here, and my guest that's on today, I met this guy when I was on the East Coast. He's an awesome dude. Cool guy, you know, but we met in restaurant work. The field that all of you people love to abuse.
When we first met each other, we didn't even like each other.
That's true. That's true. We both got on each other's.
Because we were both so real. We were like, wait, is this man for real right now? Is he serious? He is serious. No, he's not serious. He was not serious. Oh my God, I'm an asshole. That's how it went.
Yeah. Whole time it's like let's speak restaurant. So we was in me and Justin, me and my guys here, we was in there. We both was wheeling for both halves of the kitchen. The kitchen needed wheels for both halves. Yeah. Me and him was both wheeling and was butting heads, but we weren't even butting heads. We were equally trolling everyone around us and didn't realize we were both trolling everybody. It was just, wait. He didn't mean that in me. He meant that in everybody else.
Everybody. God. Except for Big Tyler. Tyler, oh my God.
Sweet like sugar.
Woo, man, the Red Robin was a good show, bro. What the fuck? I hated that place, yo. We had straight thugs in there. We had fucking little teeny boppers in there trying to be thugs. We had, man, it was, but you were my fucking, once we meshed together, you were my fucking, like, sanctuary. I was psyched. Like, I knew I would smoke some weed with you, and we would get the job fucking done, no matter what.
Period. Bro, like, that's the shit. Like, work. No matter where you work, your coworkers should automatically seem like best friends because we in this bitch all day.
Right.
Doing something we don't really want to do. The least that we could do was look left and right, and the people around us is making us laugh.
That would be everything. Like, fuck. But then we had some stupid people, or people that just didn't understand English. Like, and that just, it's just like, yeah, you're cool, bro. You're cool as shit, but I don't know what you're saying to me, man. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm trying to train you, and you can't read this thing. Like, I love you, man, but like, just, I use my kitchen Spanish, bro, but I only know so much. Like, god damn.
I literally only know kitchen Spanish. Like, I don't only know restaurant Spanish. I don't know any Spanish.
Like, I'm trying. Like, I'm not the brightest book in the bunch when it comes to learning other languages. I'm good at other things. So, like, you know, I'm gonna do my best. But like,
bro, I feel so bad.
remember so.
I can't remember what spot that was out there. I think it was the Chick-fil-A I was at. Yeah, it was Chick-fil-A I wound up working at. I was like the only, like everybody was ESL but me that worked in the kitchen. Like every single person spoke Spanish as their main language. I'm in here just smiling half the time. Like, okay. I can
It's
have
like
a
that.
real
Is that like
conversation.
that? It's like that in Chicago too.
Bro, you know that's like that everywhere. That's why I'm confused. What's that Florida doing their immigration thing, trying to kick all the illegal immigrants out? Like, don't you know this everywhere you go?
Texas trying to bring them all in.
Bro, I don't know. I try to avoid talking politics.
All right, no. You're right. Let's just completely avoid that. You gonna say
No,
that?
fuck that. We talk bashing politics. I made that disclaimer to let it be known the things that I'm saying don't take it as a fact. That's why the name of the show is Don't Quote Me, because we just talking. Because most of this shit makes no sense. Yeah, we're a refugee-based country.
What about
like,
let's go to this abortion shit. If we want to talk to politics, I am baffled. Okay, that. All right, you're going to take away abortions after like 3 months. Oh, okay, all right, you're going to take that away. But then you're going to take away a pill that they can take immediately to prevent them from like having the baby as well. Like, come on. What the fuck? That's their fucking choice. Like, what happened to just freedom of choice to do whatever you
know
want?
what's scary?
You get your actions. You get your repercussions. You reap what you sow.
Because it's scary. It's a drawing lines. One of the main staples of DTN Network is that I call bullshit on the human race. Most of the things we defend aren't what we're really defending. The scariest conversation I had about abortion came, I can't remember exactly what we asked. It was me and my daughter's mother who was sitting there at a Subway in Ohio, and we was just talking something about abortions. And we assumed this woman that heard us talking was going to chime in with the, oh yeah, women's right, my body, my choice. We assumed that was going to be her reaction. No, this woman straight up said, no, you get pregnant, you should have it. And I got to asking more questions.
Okay.
Whole time.
Right.
Her reasoning was because she feels like adoption, like more because she I'm not gonna misquote the story. She had a trauma and she's bearing because of what happened to her. So she's just like, oh, I wish there were more babies I could adopt. That's her logic for wanting abortions to be banned. That's why I call bullshit on human race, because like every reason someone has, whether you think it's good or not, if that person feels strongly about it, they can affect the choice. Because no matter how strong her reason,
she got taken advantage of.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she
was she was a sexual assault victim and got whatever a string of things that made her have to get her uterus fucking pulled out. Yeah, that's what I say. A lot of the decisions made overall to affect everybody they come from trauma victims. They come from places of hurt. And unfortunately, I'm not victim blaming, but hurt people. It's like you have a trauma attached to something, you will react in a traumatic way, i.e. that same situation. Or there are a lot of men who say they wish abortions were banned because they don't have any control over whether or not a kid can get here. I'm a man. I can knock a woman up all day, but if she can get the baby sucked out, that means nothing. I'll never have a child. So a lot of men want that banned, but they were in situations where they believed they were going to have a kid. Because let me think of this guy's story.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right. Excuse my language, because I'm trying to be a little.
No, fuck that. If you're passionate about it, say the shit.
Wow.
I'm putting most of the unedited videos on Patreon anyway.
There's more women on the planet than men. If one woman doesn't want to have a baby with you, go fucking impregnate another female then. Like, don't get hurt. If she got raped and got pregnant and didn't want to get reminded of the situation of the victim's face, because the baby's going to look like one of the parents or a combination of the parents, but it's going to be a constant reminder of her trauma. I 100% agree. If you want to wait till 4 months and then you need to get rid of it because you made your mind up and those, yes. What if you're locked up or something or whatever, or like, bedridden and you're just getting pregnant and you don't want to have the baby, so the hospital can't do it because in the ICU they're not built for that. So you can't go to an abortion clinic after you get well and get rid of the child that you got pregnant by the rapist. Like, I don't know.
Exactly. But see, that's where I say I call bullshit on the human race. Because for every group, we can split it down the middle. For React, not even down the middle, we can split it however many ways. Because the same amount of, we say SA victims, sexual assault victims, the same amount of SA victims who are saying they don't want to be reminded, there's another half who want the kid to be born because they want something good to come from it.
That's another thing. But like,
right? But that's why it should be legal. Because
yeah,
again,
because
it needs to stay a choice.
Different. Everybody's different.
It's just that simple.
Like, every fucking body's different. So you're gonna go about it by 2 people, 3 people's fucking vote or ideas. Like, you got to go from every single person, every woman in the world.
Because they act like that shit, you can get 1 million abortions or something. They act like you can get an abortion a week or something.
You only get like 4. I know a girl that got 6, but she ain't the same.
I'm about to say she had 6. She like fuck. I don't know that many women who made it to 4.
Her insides will never be the same, bro. The doctors, no, her doctor said like part of her intestines, her stomach, all this shit came out with the baby. Like, it was, and she still wanted to get another one.
See, to lighten the mood there, we can't even decide on whether or not the Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League needed to happen as a race. Fuck the Zack Snyder cut. If you didn't see the Zack Snyder cut, you didn't need to see the fucking 6-hour version of the Justice League movie we got.
I was about to say, yeah, hell yeah. I'm sucked with fucking like authors and names and shit. I don't know that shit.
My bad. The Justice League recut we got.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. You know what we didn't need to see though? Justice League Black and White. It was the same exact thing. Well,
my favorite category segment for the show was always random acts of literary violence, because the fucking movies and TV shows we're getting, like a Star Wars fan, but I like seeing Star Wars shit.
Mandalorian was.
I'll give you Mandalorian. What I will not abide by is Boba Fett. Boba Fett was another season of the Mandalorian. That was just a sideshow. Why did we even get Boba Fett? Boba left like the 2nd episode, didn't come back till like the 6th.
Isn't Boba Fett back? No, he died, didn't he? I don't know.
I don't want to keep up because they're milking Star Wars too hard.
No, they're about to transfer. They're about to transform it into the next sagas. Yeah, think about it.
Stop.
Now they got Grogu, right? He's gonna be the next Yoda. All right, Obi-Wan's gonna train him once, and the Mandalorian's gonna train him. So he's gonna be a Mandalorian Jedi, bro.
Stop it.
I'm excited for.
I'm not. Stop it. They're milking it too much.
Nah, dude. Nah. Mandalorian and Grogu, Boba Fett, Ahsoka's still out there. That shit is so, bro. You gotta see. That's why you need me, because I can. Baby step you into the freaky fucking wild world of Star Wars, bro. This shit is about to be awesome, yo.
No, I guess don't get me wrong. The shit they're gonna do, because what you're saying, I'm here for it. However, on the same token, Star Wars is Marvel in the sense of me saying I have Marvel fatigue. Like, y'all are giving us just too much. Like, there's no time for the thing to become cool or to simmer. It's all right, the next thing. The next. Let's just keep piling on. Let's just keep throwing.
It's not stopping. It's not going to stop.
Can we follow something through, though? Like,
they are. Marvel's following through with everything.
No, here's why I say follow through.
Except for Morbius.
Why you have to bring that up? Why you have to bring that up? We having a good time. We was having a good time. Chill. That's one of my favorite doctors from Doctor Who too.
Yeah.
You gonna throw this nigga who's having a good time.
What's
And
going
that's one
on
of my
with him?
favorite dudes. Let's go back anyway, because let's be clear, Morbius was one of my
Wait,
favorite
no, since I
sagas.
said it, the ending of that movie fucking pissed me off so bad. I wanted to choke slam everything in the room, bro.
They didn't see. This is if Marvel did this instead. Because remember, we got Netflix, The Defenders. That was that for the folks listening who might not know. That was the Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Daredevil. And what those 4 characters had 4 different shows, and they put them in one show called The Defenders.
Yep.
Imagine this though. Instead of Defenders just being them, we do Marvel's Defenders. It's like 22 hour-long episodes, but every episode focuses a different set of smaller Marvel characters. We could have thrown Moon Knight right into there, Hawkeye right in there. Like we literally, it would just we watch all 22 episodes, they're hour long. That way we can have the X-Men slowly introduced. We can have all of
the
the
missing
minor.
Wolverine. Like, I mean, when's the next Wolverine coming out? Like, god damn.
What, Deadpool 3, I guess, because since we got Hugh Jackman to come back.
Oh my god, Deadpool was a hair puller, bro.
Really?
Yeah, the last one at least was like no, the one with the whoever was the boy with the flames. That shit pissed me off. I did like Cable. Cable was tight. All right, Cable's the shit.
Great casting. The casting overall for like Marvel.
It's just the storyline. The storyline.
See, what was that? What was because then we talking storylines. Was that the New Mutants, supposed to be the horror Marvel that we got?
Yeah, I just watched that today.
Today? It's fresh. That means it's fresh in your mind.
Hold up.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me take this fucking two. Go ahead.
Because Deadpool 2, like it was fan service more than storyline. And we know Deadpool, the whole thing what makes us love Deadpool is him being able to break the third wall. So Ryan Reynolds being Deadpool is just perfect. All of the casting. I love old girl who was Domino. But like again, I agree with you that Fireboy being the big time travel is always a risky fucking thing to pull off. And if Ryan Reynolds wasn't Deadpool, we wouldn't have liked it. You know,
who is in love with Deadpool?
Hella. No, she's not in love with him.
Yeah.
Hell, right? Because it's supposed to be like a love triangle between Deadpool, Thanos, and Hell.
Yeah, and Death.
For the people who don't know, Thor's sister from Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, Helena.
There we go.
She is in love with Deadpool because Deadpool never dies. And Thanos is in love with Death because she's the most powerful woman on the planet.
She's death, shit. Say that's till she's fucking dead. Man, like
Helena is tight though. She's strong as shit. She's one of my favorite. Do you play Marvel Future Fights on your phone?
I will download it.
Download it right now. That shit is so tight. I'll add you on my fucking profile. I've been playing it for like 10 years. No, 7 years.
I'm gonna down Marvel Future Fights and we're gonna do a random episode on it because maybe I can get some sponsorship.
Hold up, I'll show you. Cosmic Ghost Rider. I'm sorry. I forgot what his name is. What the fuck what's wrong with me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I know you can't see me right now.
I'm starting it now. My new internet. Because we had to take a pause for a little bit while I was moving. Because I just got a new apartment and I leave the floor wet.
Yeah, you need to break that bitch in. You need to what's the word? Serenade it.
Man, it's gonna be unserenaded. It's gonna be serenaded. My kid gets here soon, so that's gonna be fun. But
you need to unserenade it.
We're gonna do some
kid gets there. You don't want to do have that special juice around.
And I got a studio. Oh no, we can't be doing those things.
How are the females out there, man? I ain't never
It's
been to
Chicago. In the summer. It like, let's be clear. Like I work on State Street. I'm in walking distance from like all of the shit downtown. Randomly there will be conventions getting out, and it'll just be like universal like 8s and up walking around. Like yes, on a scale of 1 to 10, these women will be universally 8s and up. Like everybody would agree.
I'm picking up what you laying down.
I be having to remind myself that we're actually wait, this is a show. Some people are going to only be listening. Some people might not know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. So it's not for me, huh?
Right, because the goal is, that's why I try to keep it free form, because the goal is to have, you were listening to this, I want you to be able to play it in the car and think you actually listening to some people talk while you smoking.
How do people pick this channel up?
You know what?
How do people pick the channel up?
Man, I be sharing it like crazy. I know I need to do a lot more, like focus a lot more on pubbing, on different stuff, because I'm about to launch the Patreon soon, so I can upload all the unedited shit, so the full conversations will be up. Because a lot of stuff these episodes in full unedited probably be like 2 hours, and on the average, we just be talking. But I only upload maybe 25 minutes because, again, bandwidth. I'm not trying to use all of that bandwidth. But really, it's because I don't like, what's the word? I don't talk cyclical. So, like, we don't talk, like, in straight lines. Like, everything's not condensed. Cyclical is the wrong word. I talk cyclical. Everything's, like, eventually we get back to the topic. Eventually we get back to the main point. But overall, my ulterior motive for doing this podcast is just having a factual reason to sit with people and have, like, deep conversations for a while.
Okay. Well, I'm down for that.
So I just happen to upload the funny parts of the internet.
How often?
I stopped. I put a pause because when I started the schedule, I was releasing an episode every week. So it was like 20 weeks. But I paused because again I just moved and I didn't have internet for a little bit. Yeah, plus it's been the hustle, waiting for the kid to get here. So I want to definitely say the shout out to the mental health statements for the folks, because I don't think it's said enough. Honest work for honest pay is a good day. Can I say it again for the people in the back?
Say that last part.
Honest work for honest pay is a good day.
Hell, yeah, it's a good motto.
It's just that simple. A lot of people get lost in like the nobility of their work, but like all jobs, like society is based off every job being important. We saw it in lockdown, right?
It's not encouraged anymore. It's not encouraged anymore.
It's not, because once lockdown happened, we had opportunities to quote unquote upgrade jobs. Yes. However, we forgot the base point of society is that we have a society. We have everything that we need taken care of because there's somebody to do it. When the lockdown happened in 2020, no one was mad that these office workers were out of work. No one gave a fuck that they had to call to do any paperwork, because that's what we had to do anyway. People were pissed when the grocery stores were slowing down, when the restaurants were closed, where you couldn't just go get your oil changed. That's what pissed people off, the low quote unquote blue collar jobs. But you ain't gonna be mad about your having to call to do your insurance. You would probably prefer to be able to renew your license online, but most of y'all can't cook.
Bro, I went into the doctor's office, bro, the other day, and it was like no doctors, no nurses in there. Everything was pretty much self-serve, do it yourself. Like these people are getting trained and making all this money, but they're not being used because COVID ruined all like sanitation rules in the fucking in workspaces. Like you can't. Some places won't even let you stand like 5 feet near somebody in like office buildings. And you gotta wear a mask everywhere. Like it's still like COVID rules around places, bro. Like especially doctors' offices. I was so confused.
You know why? Because I know somebody listening is going to agree with you in an aggressive way. And I'm going to say this, though. Most nigga, it's not even COVID that's pushing. Like the COVID rules are staying in place with the distancing and the face mask. Because what COVID showed us, what we had to have when it was masks were mandatory, was how fucking gross most people actually are.
Yeah.
I will never forget my first time going to the bank on the East Coast. I was in fucking DC. And what bank was I at? I feel like I can't not remember. Wells Fargo. This man was in there with his mask half off, sneezing everywhere. I'm talking wet sneezing everywhere.
That's
Folks
funny.
told him, "Could you put your mask up while you doing that?" You know what his reaction was?
What?
To wipe his snot on the cords in the bank. To sneeze all over the glass where the tellers were. He
What?
turned up talking, "I'm not gross. I don't have COVID. I'm just sneezing."
What the fuck?
Because people that I call bullshit on the human race. People like is the race as a whole, because there are toxic communities in every community, and that's the problem. That we need to weed those people out. Because yes, some of y'all have valid reasons for why y'all don't want to do the mask, whatever, what have you. But most of you that have an issue with wearing the mask, you also make sure you cover your mouth when you sneeze.
Like, please, Lord, especially after COVID, but even before COVID, like that
You
shit.
should never.
That's nasty.
It's nasty, right? Cover your mouth. Everybody don't want to smell your sneeze.
Like, and if you do have COVID, you're possibly killing somebody sneezing like that, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Folks, when COVID hit, folks acted like the common cold still won't kill you. That's what was pissed me off. Like, niggas, we disease will kill you. Stop acting like it won't. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
You
the
know,
one
you know
thing we
what'll
can't
kill you?
fight.
Staph infection, MRSA, all that shit. That shit will kill you so fucking fast.
We're squishy. We're very squishy. Oh my goodness, that's the smallest killer. Cocaine bear dropped and we was like, damn, a bear on cocaine will kill you. But that virus,
I'll take the bear all day. Fuck that virus. That shit will.
fuck the virus, yep. It's not even, you catch me in the forest with a grizzly bear. You motherfuckers better help me jump it.
Right.
Fuck.
Nah, that joint killing all of us.
See, that's why cocaine bear, that shit had to happen where it did, because it had to happen like in a wooded area where niggas wouldn't have guns. Like if it was cocaine bear like in a major city, oh, they got shot the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That joint wouldn't have made it down the block.
They'd have shot it up. They'd have got shot. Like not even the citizens alone, but like the police response in like a major city, like it was like Chicago or Baltimore or something. Like I'm pretty sure.
I sent you stuff on Facebook. Look at it. It's my team for Marvel Future Fight.
The Marvel team.
It's Cosmic, Ghost Rider, Punisher, because Galactus got a hold of him and gave him a cosmic energy. All right, and he also was Ghost Rider. This is like way in like the future of Guardian of the Galaxies. And then I have the Immortal Hulk. All right, and then I have Cyclops, Phoenix Force Cyclops, because Phoenix Force, Jean Grey lent him some power, some Phoenix Force power, and yeah, and all that's comics too.
See, that's why I say we're missing the point on some of this Marvel stuff. Like they're too thirsty to get the big villain fight out.
Yep, Kane. Oh my God, I like the Quantum joint, the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantum Realm, Quantinium, whatever the fuck. Quantumanium. But Kang is way more powerful than that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like they're rushing. Like the reason Thanos and the Infinity War hit us all so heavy, we were fucking teenagers when it started. Like we were teenagers when the Marvel saga, when we first got the little end of the movie, fucking that last Easter egg scene where seeing Thanos sitting on the rock. We were teenagers when that happened.
Yep, that was the
Like
first Avengers.
that was the initial. That was, and they took years for us to finally see Thanos step on screen. Yes, but then immediately we just got Kang out of nowhere. Like we just killed Thanos. Like Thanos just died. Y'all give us some TV shows.
No, Kang's still coming back. He ain't
We
dead.
know, but like, can we get a slow burn? Because him being introduced
You're right.
in Ant-Man made it smaller.
That was crazy.
Like he should have been later. That way it would have been more epic. Because if
Or
they'd
he
have
should have
done,
been at least glimpsed, so he could have been just like Thanos.
because they should have gave it, because y'all want us to have the new Tony Stark, which is why in Black Panther they gave us the young lady Ironheart. That's why they gave her, because that's in the comic. The new comics was the new heroes. We have the new Iron Man, Ironheart. She's a black girl magic. But give us that. That's where we should have gotten the Kang introduction.
That's not Iron Man.
Ironheart.
Oh yeah.
She's the new Iron Man. Like that was in the comics. Because anybody what's that Avengers Earth's Mightiest Hero? No, Avengers Assemble, the cartoon, the episode where they went to the future. They show us the new Iron Man, which is the future Iron Man, which is a black chick, and that's Ironheart. And they gave us her in Black Panther 2.
She's not the new Iron Man though. She's just part of the Wakanda forces now. The new
that's how she is in the comics. Like, cause she replaces Tony Stark when he dies. That's how the new comics wrote that actual character. This is a new character. Yeah, they get her released quickly. Cause Black Panther, black girl magic, Ironheart, bow. Here's why, like the way they introduced her. Yes, it's cool to introduce her in Wakanda, but why would that's where y'all should have put Kang too? Like, let's say Black Panther, the first Black Panther. Wouldn't it have been a much better storyline for Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, to infiltrate Wakanda the nice way, and he slowly builds through the ranks and slowly convinces the people to turn on T'Challa? So we actually get to see Michael B. Jordan and Chadwick's acting chops, where we get to see not just Killmonger shows up and half of Wakanda immediately he's like, oh yeah, fuck the king we've been loyal to. Fuck the T'Challa who we've been loyal to. This new guy though, that was crazy, right? Like he just showed up and it was like, okay, no, it should have been a slow burn. He slowly.
There was a reason for that. Wasn't there a reason for that?
No, that's just how they wanted to write it. They wanted to just go right for the.
No, it wasn't. It's because T'Challa's father, killed his uncle, so he was all about revenge from day
exactly.
One. So his mind was all warped already from revenge, you know.
But wouldn't the revenge have been? That's why I'm saying the way they wrote that was crazy. Yeah, because that's how Killmonger does it in the comics. Like he infiltrates Wakanda. He doesn't just show up. Hey,
he didn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's just like these people are supposed to be loyal to literally. They will all die for Wakanda. They will die for the Black Panther mantle because the Black Panther is the king. And as soon as a new nigga show up, we just, okay, yeah, let him fight. What? The Tyler didn't just he saved the world before he came back to us here. Like, let's give this nigga some, let's give him our ears, people. I don't know. That's random acts of literary violence. Like, it's just, like, what's the, I loved Hawkeye. Hawkeye, great. But what's the deaf chick on there, Echo? Why is she getting a show?
Deaf chick.
Oh, did you see Hawkeye?
No. The show?
Yeah, the show the show Hawkeye, they had a character on there who was also
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the deaf, her name was Echo, the deaf chick, like she's getting a show. Like for what? Like you're not no one knows you. Like who are you? Like I'm sure her story's probably fascinating because all the Marvel characters have a fascinating backstories, thanks to Stan Lee, rest up. But who cares? Like who really can? Like She-Hulk was awesome because at least She-Hulk filled in the blanks. There's a big ass statue sticking out of the planet, She-Hulk. But it's filled in the blanks. At least it was properly meta. They actually addressed Tiamat from Eternals still being sticking out the planet. That little detail made it awesome because everybody hates how Hulk is a joke now. But I feel like World War Hulk is going to be, they're going to go back to Savage. And that's why they had to make him like funny and friendly so that we can actually get the Savage Hulk we need to see when it comes to World War Hulk.
He's just in control now.
Exactly. That's the more dangerous Hulk.
Exactly, because he can just turn that shit on. Oh my God, he's gonna be so savage.
It's fuck. Like, I'm completely smart. I can build it. I can build a nuclear reactor, or I can crack the planet in half. It's your choice. That's what we want to see. We want to see, like, I love what they did with Scar. Fuck it. It's CGI. We waited for CGI. We knew that was going to happen. Fuck it. He didn't look horrible. But let's run with it. Let's run with World War Hulk. I want to see what's A-Bomb.
When is that coming out?
Let's Google it. Because now I'm curious. Because they keep talking about it, but I don't feel like we got a release date. You know, they like to tease us forever. I don't even know what they...
Google it and let me know. Hold up. Send it to Homegirl real quick.
They leaked it. No. They ain't got not a single piece of statement released about it.
Of course not.
They need to hurry up with it, because why even introduce Scar if you're not finna actually use it?
Why this bitch hit me up and say this shit? Crazy shit.
Bro, something funny I've been noticing. And it's not something I've noticed, but it's like, you know, this restaurant worker thing, the level of flirting we have to do. I feel like being a man working in a restaurant is the same as a woman who's a stripper.
Like, what the fuck? That was so
like, it's immediate, right? It would be, wouldn't it? Because it's I support sex workers. Let's be clear about this. I support sex workers. But that is such, I'm not a fan of the actual act of paying for it. Because even like the concept of like having to take a woman on a date for her to get like turned on turns me off.
Right. Like, really?
Like if it's not default, what's the point of doing anything else?
Like, you don't even know me yet. You want me to spend money on you. Like, what the fuck?
It's weird. It's strange. And somebody's like, this because
I'm all about, you know, like old school mannerisms, dating, taking them out on a date, whatever, fuck, to like get to know them. But like, you just don't suggest that. Let the man do that, you know? Like, you just expect all these things. Like, no, that's why I'm good with my woman. Like, good.
No, it's true, because it's too much a game. The dating world is considered too much a game, and it's like, it's not a game. This is really like, these are people's lives that everybody's like engaging with. And like, I get the cosmic joke of the whole sex thing, because it's more on the receiver's end, because it's a more pain thing than on us, the wielder's end. But like, that doesn't mean you should be tossing it around.
Right.
Anybody's in, I support you wanting to be a hot girl. Do your hot girl summer. Do whatever. But just know you fucking shit up for somebody. On both sexes in here. On both sexes. Everybody's fucking shit up. There's not really a gender war happening. Let's be clear. Because the guys who are playing women are the same women who are playing men, and vice versa for all of the orientations. It's a toxic section of humanity, and they're the problem.
Dude, I seen an article or a video snap about someone that wanted to be trans. Oh my God, what the fuck was it? Transable. Like they had a choice of being disabled. They felt like they were supposed to be born disabled, so they mutilate themselves to be disabled.
Body dysmorphia is a real thing, man.
Like cutting off their arm, bro.
That shit. I think it's called body dysmorphia, because gender dysphoria, body dysmorphia, and there's something else. Those are the real shits. That body dysmorphia is just the dangerous one. I seen a few of them. The folks think they're supposed to be crippled, so they'll let themselves get hit by cars and shit till they can't. It's, oh goodness.
I don't know what, people are going crazy, bro.
We've been crazy. The problem is we're not addressing it.
That's
What are
child.
we, millennials? We're the bridge generation. Vast majority of us are on the spectrum for something, but we just don't know it because none of us got diagnosed.
Well, I know I have multiple personalities. That shit is that it's bad when it comes out. When I wake up and I'm just like a different person, bro. Like one day I'm ticklish, one day I'm not. One day
So
I'm,
bad.
huh?
These are all facts.
Like I just don't know. Like I have terrible nightmares. Things trigger me, and I just become a different person off like just instinct. What are you
No,
doing? Up?
like I said, there are a lot of mental health issues none of us got diagnosed with. I fortunately I was a social work major around the time I found out that I had manic depression, but it's because because we were doing this fucking psych profile in a group project, and my answers for the questions were like plotted over the course of a month. We all was doing it, and my teacher was reading it. I guess my answers gave it away. Obviously, I have the slight multiple personality thing happening, but that was literally coincidental that my teacher decided to pick that particular project. Type shit. Most of us don't know. We think it's a normal thing with depression because we hear people say they're depressed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's a difference between being depressed and having depression, and it's hard to figure out the two because it's all sad.
What's the difference?
See, when you're just depressed and just have normal, regular, like you're depressed at life, it's temporary. It was triggered by something normally, and a lot of the times it actually be valid. You know, you lost your job, lost your house, you're injured. Yeah, you're depressed because life sucks at the moment.
Right.
But you can fix it, turn it around, and a happy moment will fix it for you. Those of us with the depression label, the chemical depression label, it's a chemical imbalancement happening, meaning the serotonin, the hormones we need that actually allow you to view the world happy aren't being produced at all. So like you just literally are depressed. You're not like it could be happy shit happening and you will see it as sad. You just sitting normally watching a TV show. You'll crack for no reason at some shit that's supposed to make you laugh. Because you literally aren't producing the thing you need to make you see it as happy.
Hmm.
But we're living it, so we don't see the difference. You just feel sad.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this chick has, man. She's a mystery every day, something different. But she's
Most of the
definitely.
time you'll be surprised how far depression answers a lot of things because it's a bounce back snapback. If we was to make a line, then we just make this line of normal. And I'm using normal loosely as whatever your normal is for everyone listening and watching. It's the normal line. For once you have that depression happening, where it's the chemical imbalancement, you've got this weight that's just pulling down, that's dragging you. Now, most of us we go through life going through a bunch of ups and downs, so we get used to the emotional roller coaster. So while that thing is dragging it down, we're trying to pull it back up. But the problem if you have something that's you're dragging yourself up while something's pulling it down, the moment either side lets loose, that means you're either getting popped up or dragged down.
Well,
To put that into better layman's terms, when you get the depressed, you might snap back and be weirdly happy, but not really happy. It'll be for lack of a better term, pretending to be happy because it's under the stigma of if you fake a smile long enough, it becomes real. Or if you smile at people who make you smile, you'll usually smile back. So you kind of trying to fake the happy, but because you have this snapback happening, you might go manic. You might just do a bunch of you cleaning the house for no reason. You picked up endless amounts of hours. Or you do something weirdly productive. You wrote some lyrics, drew a picture, cooked an amazing meal, but we're talking full 5-course meal out of nowhere.
hmm.
Problem is you snapped all the way up. Eventually you're going to come back down. It's like a high, but it's an unbalanced high. So you just start falling, or you either drop all the way. But the fall is what's weird. Because I know I go through that so often. The fall, because you go through it's weird. Because I'll be super up, and I've coined it the bouncing Sam. Said it all in marching band. Follow the bouncing Sam, because it just allows me to be ticky. I have a lot of ticks. But me being loud and bouncing around, I get to hide the ticks. But when you're coming down, it'll switch for me being able to do all the things at once. So maybe I just need to want to listen. Maybe I just want to talk. But through all of this, it'll be a bunch of different emotional changes, emotional shifts. Because again, I'm not producing happy. So whatever emotion can replace happy will be the one right there. A lot of people fill it in with sex. Because you need to be stimulated somehow.
Or drugs.
Drugs is the big one. You see, I'm labeling all this in a way for those, because somebody got a psych degree is listening, like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm labeling everything to triggers because I'm trying to talk to somebody. Somebody listening is like us. And I'm saying us for those of us with the imbalancement. Someone's like us, and we need to know you're not alone. The shit is just weird.
This is my first
The
time
people
on a podcast, right? So it's going to take me, just like it took me a while to open up to you, it takes me a while to open up to people that just like free listen to like me, like just really listen. But you really listen to me. So maybe somebody will get like, you know, an uplifting or like relatable like feeling and like get answers to their problems from our podcast. So that is a goal that I'm striving for as well. You know, like
no, that's the goal, man, because us must trust us to trust disgusting us. That's bars right there. Us must trust us to discuss trusting us. It's a thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's the relating to people thing. Like, if you tell me your problem and I bring up a story in my life to try to relate to you, I've realized, because of me, it was a viral post on Facebook, and I saw a lot of people commenting saying they hate when people do that. Because I'm starting to understand more and more.
They think that they're trying to like, you know, one up them, you know, like make their story worse than the next person's story. But it's not. That's not what most people do. They just want to relate, or like they just want to
breaking up.
Let me say it right. They want to help you by telling you a story that relates to your story, to provide a little bit more, you know, like I guess open their eyes into a situation.
Context.
I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll say it correctly. Go ahead. Because like people just think that like people are just bad. So like, oh yeah, this is my life. My life is worse than yours, and this is what happened to me. I know this. You don't have a dad, but my dad got murdered. Your dad just died of cancer. Like what? Like no, I'm just trying to tell you. Like we both don't have dads. Like, and like I understand where you're coming from. So let me be your friend and like help you, bro. Like you can trust me. People just fuck that. Nah.
No, because I don't know what that is. I'm like I agree wholeheartedly, because it's I'm trying to I want to have context, and I want you to understand. I know what you're feeling, because I don't want you to feel alone. But I don't know.
You should look
I'm
up,
assuming it's because there are a lot of people, like I keep saying, toxic people end up hijack. Oh no.
Broke up.
Yeah, we lagged out there.
Yeah.
So I was saying, I guess it's a lot of people who are, again, the toxic part of the human race, who they do the hijacking, because I'm noticing a lot of people don't know they're narcissist or selfish.
I guess.
Some people do hijack a thing. They'll start talking about them, but they don't know that they're doing it. But
I don't give people the benefit of the doubt that much anymore, because people, especially like older people, because they've been doing the same damn dance for God knows how long, you know? So if you don't know, then you don't.
See, that's why I'm going to piggyback you saying I give them the benefit of the doubt, because it's not so much not to give people.
chain tank around my neck. That bitch ain't want no money, all she only wants the sex. Yeah, ain't never stop until I know that I'm the best. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
We came from the bottom for find another way to go get it. Go get it, hey.
Now we on top, nigga, now we put on for our city. Yeah.
Two for say huncho, you get it, LeBron. Can't wait till the day that we win it. Can't wait.
You can rest in peace now, bro, cause nigga, we did it, we did it.
We with it.
We win it.
We with it.
We did it, we did it.
We with it.
We win it. Yeah.
We with it.
We did it, we did it.
We with it.
We win it. Yeah.
We with it.
We did it, we did it.
We with it.
We win it. Yeah.
We with it.
We did it, we
Got
did
a
it.
couple lying on my base. I grew up in the woods, yeah, the streets. Why these niggas hating on me? They must have wanna see a nigga win. So I'm playing chess, I'm not playing checkers.